Hello, folks. Welcome, welcome. Here we are at the opening game of the fall 2025 season. Today we have Junction 19 up against Roseville FC. We're going to see which of these titans of football clubs will come out dominant today. At the moment, neither one, and that is because nobody is moving. We are just waiting for the kickoff here. It is 6 o'clock sharp. So if the whistle blows any second, we are all good on schedule. Starting lineup, we have Adrian the Stallion, 29 striker. Beneath that, number 10 in the attacking mids position, we have Mundo, 45 for Roseville FC. To the right of Mundo, we are having Oscar. Wow, okay, 15 was in there right off the get-go, won that interception quick and sharp, but went for the chip, and it did not work out. Let's just say that chip needed a little more salsa with it as it went flying over the bar. Junction on the ball. Once again, giving it away, a dangerous position. Really good shot there from Roseville FC on that quick transition. Junction sloppy with possession off the get-go. And I have to say, if that continues, not so great things will happen to them. We have 98 and number 12. So 12 is Bradley and 98 is Jose. Both are going to be in a double pivot defensive mid sort of position, to what I understand. And to the left of all of this, we have number 15, Chris Saka. Chris Saka there with the opening opportunity with the chip, but did not work out. Now Junction, not conceding anything, are on the ball. Let's see if they learn their lesson here from the early mishaps of the game. Let's see, we're getting some pressure is good. Roseville detecting that they could apply some pressure, that they would be able to win the ball quick and easy. We're going to adjust some audio settings here. Hold on. '77 seemed to have gone in, but got a touch on that ball, I believe, first, but it was a little careless. So I think this is going to be foul here for Junction. The sun here is kind of doing some funny things as we're about the middle evening of today. So it might be expecting some drops in brightness of our footage here today, but that's okay. All right, Roseville going to collect this ball here after it's gone out of bounds and reset play with a goal kick. And we are still getting that background sound of the women talking about things that I don't care about. So let me adjust this. All right, that should be... Oh, we got to get back to the game. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I don't think that really did anything. I was trying to do some technical adjustments to see if I could minimize the background sound. But I don't think that's going to be happening. This is going to be blown offside. It's more off than your aunt after a long night of drinking on Thanksgiving. Jose here hitting us long. Looking for Chris. Fortunately, not able to collect. Ball is back in play in the corner. Junction, posing, looking long. Header is pretty good, but Jose is perfectly positioned. He's going to clean this up. Now a good ball into the inside. 12 under pressure. Oh, Jose with some trickery there. Junction's been going long numerous times here. Roseville doing well to adjust. They're doing a good mix here, Roseville, pressing on the short passing on the back of Junction, but also being able to clean up and get behind Junction's forwards here. Junction just want to work this around, get some passes inside, then back out. And now looking long again. We're seeing a pattern here to their play. Is that they want to do some short, concise, in and out play, then go long. Referee is going to call a foul there. Junction player holding the back of his leg. He looks serious. He looks like he's got to go to the hospital. Airlift helicopters inbound as we speak. His family and friends are being contacted about the atrocity that just occurred before us. I'm in tears because of what I've witnessed. The absolute massacre of this man. He's just a bloody stump of a human. Just, oh, how will he recover? Looks like we're going to need to get a stretcher and an ambulance out here fast. Stat, damn it. As you could tell, that was a dramatization. I think he's actually just fine, and he's just got to get the fuck up. There we go. He's standing up. Excuse my language, I shouldn't be cussing in case this ever is usable beyond the ears and eyes. That might watch this, I'm sorry. All right, Junction here, free kick, ball in. Too much. Oh, you know what? Not too much. That wasn't bad at all. It was hanging right in front of the forwards that were running into that box. And nearly someone got to that. Unfortunately here, folks, we got a speaker. Oh, you know what? No, we can see the free kick. Or we can see the corner. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Okay. So after the whole, medical emergency debacle that occurred at the 20-yard line, Junction here, 1-0 up. You have to look at it and say, in the very beginning when they were shaky and giving the ball away, Roseville had two chances off the get-go to score some goals there, but unfortunately couldn't. And now they look at themselves and they're 1-0 down. How will they respond? We're about to find out here. No, I'll say Mundo. Who is this? This is Jose. Jose passes to Mundo. Mundo back. Jose on the ball. Back to Mundo. A lot of people say Mundo's play is out of this world, or in Spanish, afuera este mundo. Okay, Oscar on the ball, far side. Knifing ball through. It's an excellent pass. Oh my word. Really good. Look there from Oscar. That pass was just beautiful. We're seeing a high level of intensity here. Number 4 just looked like a blowback of that header, almost as if a .50 caliber had shot him in the head. Nobody was shot though. Okay, just for the record. Ball back in. Number 24, Brian Reptar over here cleaning up. He's going to get this off of the Junction player for a Roseville throw on the far side. You know, apparently to Brian's, oh my God, they just gave away Jose here once again, cleaning up big. It's a lot of pushing, shoving. The intensity's high. 29 running onto it. Doing well. There's a random plane flying over us. Why is there a plane? Ball loose in the midfield. This has become a very much back and forth game. No team really ready to bring the ball down and work on that possession. Looks like something may have occurred here, a foul. And unfortunately, a player looks like he's hurt for Roseville. Now he's on the ground. What I was saying about Brian is his family really, you know, they have a long lineage going back ancestrally to older times, let's just say. And one could consider part of that ancestral line to be prehistoric, right? His true last name was actually going to be, actually it used to be Raptor, naming after the species of dinosaur in the prehistoric times. And it's kind of a testament to the agility of their genetics, kind of that sort of way. But when, you know, when family immigrated to the States, unfortunately, cultural, societal changes were at play, and they found that the Raptor name couldn't stick around, so they changed it to Reptar. So that is the genealogy of Brian, 100% real, nothing fake about that. As we still look at who I believe is Mundo to be on the ground holding his feet. He probably wish he had the strength and agility of a raptor in this moment, but fortunately he, unlike Brian, is only human. And he is going to have to take the sad walk of pain and injuriness as number 9 very interestingly runs onto the field. Alan here tending to his team and his player. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed the bullshit about the Raptor. And once again, I shouldn't be cussing, but here we are. Ball back in play, drop back to the keeper of the Junction. I almost said Natomas. And some passing going awry back here, my God. So it's going all the way to the corner. And there's a lot of deflecting going on. Now the ball's loose in the penalty. 9's on it. He takes a shot. It's just wide. Holy guacamole. Number 9 with an absolute clinic in positioning there to be getting onto the end of that one. That was bobbling and weaving, and you know, Junction just looked really uncomfortable trying to build the ball out of the back there. And as soon as one or more people of the Roseville one or more players of Roseville start to press that back line, it gets really shaky. Oh, but Junction winning it high here, and we've seen this a couple times already in the game where the defense of Roseville having a hard time building out as well, and their passes getting cut out. Ball to 12. 12 is Bradley. Bradley, down line to Oscar. Oscar will probably end up cutting this onto his left foot. He does so. Back in. Oh. A good knifing ball. It couldn't connect though. Well done there. Number 9, impressing ever since he came on. Chris Saka passing this inside. 98 to Oscar. Oscar needs help. He's going to cut. He's going to shoot. It's going to float. And it's over the bar, but it should be a deflection. No? Okay. Looked like a deflection to me. I feel like my camera should be focusing better, but it's set to focus. Huh. Oh, that's what it is. There we go. Good pressure here on number 10 of the Junction. He's in the box now. He's being crowded out. Oh, deflected. Still carrying, but it's cleaned up. Jose here, he's going to set the ball the way he likes it. It's going to be on the 35-yard line as both team players step higher up the pitch. Headed up, 15, bringing it down. Again, shaky in the back as the clearance miscued. Junction with the ball, keep it going long. It's going to get to about the midfield. Really nice pass there to bring it down, but also get it knifed forward into one of his players. Junction on the break, and that is going to be way too heavy of a pass for the winger to run onto. That was the keeper, Shonil, kicking that out. That water's good. Oh, 12 winning it here really well, but his buddy's got to stay on side, and he's definitely not on side. He's totally not on side, and now he's barreling over another player of their team. Oh, my word. And the Junction back line is just looking a little shaky. It looks like the dam with enough cracks that it might capsize. Well, that's not what dams do. Dams don't capsize, they break. Okay, I never was a geologist, all right? Ooh, 9, trying to feed back Chris Saka. Saka's going to chase this down. And yes, Chris Saka here. He is not a relative of Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, Jose is again got to clean up his teammates' mess. Junction doing really well. They're on the ball. Getting into the line, working some possession, some passing. They've been in a good deal of pressure, but the ball is given away here. Chris Saka with it, left foot to his teammate who just let it go through his legs. That's definitely not the play. And Chris looks a little upset toward the bench, toward the manager. Maybe the manager had something to say and he didn't really like that. He's still talking to some of his teammates here. He might want to sock them in the face. Ball over the top, 23 running. Yeah, he's still having words with the manager. Jose here. Inside ball. Really good. Crisp passing here. Let's see if we can keep the ball like this. Saka now running onto it. Nearly. He got a foot to it, but this cross, unfortunately, wasn't able to stay in bounds. And, you know, he's been putting up a hell of a hustle, hell of a play so far this game. Man, it's like passes like that just make me very, very concerned. Brian here. Brian Reptar thrown long. Chris putting pressure on his defender. He just gave him a little bump from behind. That was enough for the referee. It's going to be a Junction free kick. This game, good intensity, some scrappiness to it, but not a lot of, how do I say it? The composure, there needs to be more fluidity. But right now it's just seeming to be a back and forth sort of jumble. Really good play by number 9. Oh, but the pass back is far too heavy, and that is trailing out of bounds. This players on the field talking about getting their passing back together. The keeper again, he's asked to play some build-up play out of the back on the ground. Ooh, acrobatic clear. Jose does really well and gets that to a teammate. He's now back on the ball. He jukes, he passes in, he's still on the ball. Oh, tackle on the ground. I feel like it got Jose. I feel like that brought him down. And the referee totally doesn't call it. Again, a freebie in the middle. Chris Saka on it. Referee's going to call that one too. I didn't think it was a whole lot there to call, but little wrestle. And unfortunately, it was a little from behind. So the referee's going to get that a foul. I think as well it would be a very controversial decision should anything produce a goal from that run of play. Brian doing really well to win his header there. Oscar doing well as well, considering, well, I won't speak. I do not want to get in trouble. Chris not willing to let his guy get past him very lightly. Referee is going to blow a foul. So Junction with another free kick. I think overall in the game so far we've seen much more free kicks from Junction than we have from Roseville. Does that speak to the fouls? I think it speaks to the level of intensity and press, and you know there have been a number of fouls, but one of their free kicks this half was very dangerous. Let's see how this one goes, and it's absolute dog crap, but somehow gets through and the shot is off target. O'Neal here. He's going to take this goal kick here. So something about O'Neal, you know. Oh, you know what? Just kind of want to save this for a bit. Let's let this run. Before coming inside, left-footed pass to the defense of Junction. Brian again doing really well to win that. Back heel. Oh, maybe a little more muscle in that. You would have won the ball. Good step by Brian. Brian's so good. I mean, it's no surprise, really, considering it's a raptor amongst humans. Ball is long again. And Brian does well to shield it. You know, I like his game. He's got a good head on his shoulders. In that moment there, specifically, he didn't, you know, go for a clearance. Didn't even, you know, opt to let it run over out of bounds. He trusts his goalie enough there and had that sort of composure. There you go. Number 4, passing in to the left back. Kevin, number 25. Jose stepping out of the back to help his team in the middle. And that's going long again to nothing. Junction. Oh, really well done by Shonil. Jose not happy with some of these challenges. They have been coming in. I've adjusted my camera settings. We're now in an automatic ISO setting here. That way I don't have to tamper with it. 9 on the ball. What can you do here? Nearly got through. I'm making some adjustments to the white balance here. Oh, nice shot. It's low, it's driven. The keeper collecting that. All right, number 4 here. Number 4 is not on the starting lineup sheet, so we are going to have to come up with the name for him. Let's call him Paul. So, number 4 is Paul. Long history on this team. I can only come up with so much nonsense. 29, ball in. It's a throw. Ooh, good flick. It's a goal. No way. Holy guacamole, you cannot make it up. It was a long throw into the box, and it looks like number 12, aka Bradley, doing a freaking ninja backflip header gainer, hitting this thing into the back of the net. It's now a 1-1 game. High scoring. Let's see what the rest of this game has to produce. If Roseville can learn from their mistakes, we might be looking at victory lying ahead for the home team. Ball here down the line. Brian, he's going to cut this out like he always does. Just like the Raptors of his family history, cut out the hearts of their nemesises. And this ball is going to get wide to 19. He's bringing it inside. He's fumbling. He's getting bodied. Junction doing pretty good considering the pressure, and that's going to be a foul. We do have a stallion and we do have a dinosaur on this team, so let your imagination run wild. Ball over the top. It's a good ball, but the defense did well to cut that out. Alan here repping a Columbia shirt. I wonder if he's really been to Columbia. We'll never know. 12 squaring this across, 98. He's going to play inside. Oscar takes a turn, takes a touch, takes a shot. It's a good shot, but it is off target, hitting the field goal as opposed to the goal on the field. See what I did there? I'm freaking brilliant, man. I'm good. I'm real good. All right, keeper hitting this back in. It's to the midfield. Chested. You know, I can't really call everything because things happen so quickly sometimes. So the weather here is actually fantastic right now. We're getting a nice cool breeze. It's giving that sort of like late, cool summer night sort of energy right now. Might have to just light a candle, you know, and watch the stars after this game's done. If anybody wants to join me, preferably female, just let me know. Number 9. Trying to apply pressure here. Ball's bumbling far side, 98. 98, a.k.a. Jose. Doing good to pressure his opposing player to knock it out of bounds. 98 knocking it back. I like that. Just something real nice and simple. Going long here. Junction here running out of body parts in which to clear the ball using the knee that time. Oh, brilliant work here from Jose, my man. He's getting a lot of service, a lot of good play, and if this stays, it's going to be very dangerous because back post almost, Chris Saka. Oh, man. It was really good play there. Number 98, Jose, cooking in the midfield. I want a menu at that restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Brian here doing a good job to head down the line. And straight over. There's a lot of time here. Number 4, Paul, able to do. Oh man! Unfortunately, the ball given away. It's a bit cheaply there, and this is going to result in an opportunity. He tries for the turn. It doesn't pay off, but it was a good play to make for Junction there. Jose somehow coming out of the back line. I don't even know how he got up there that fast, but he's there. And fortunately, that was really poor, unfortunately. Kind of just toe poked it into the Junction team. Now they're on the break. And Anakin Skywalker ponytail coming in with Jose not happy with the man who's been challenging him and not happy at all about that. Ref having a talk with number 8. Yeah, Jose's been on the end of quite a few challenges today, and you know, man's an absolute legend. He's a staple of this team and does a lot for him. A lot of good work. Jose, far side, hitting it long. Oscar there. Gonna pressure there. His man is trying to do some juggling. A header is good. It's inside to Oscar. Oscar off the volley shot. I'm so sorry I'm not zoomed in. My God. Dude, why does it look like my camera is... Dude, I gotta get a better lens. Ball in. Oh, nearly. There was a free man there in the middle. Looking for the long throw once more as they're in the final third. Long throw comes in. It's good. Chris is going to get to this, knock it back to his teammate. He's going to rip the shot again off the upper work of that field goal. Looks like we're finding all sorts of ways to creatively do a crossbar challenge, just not with the right crossbar. Jose trying to play back inside there. It was just a little awry. Now Junction on the ball, playing it wide. It's going to stay 40 here with Jose. Jose's checking his shoulder, wondering what is around him and behind him. They're going to play the square, and the shot's in, and Shoneel making the save brilliantly by standing still and letting it come straight to his chest. 77 here. I don't think I've given a shout. His name is Bon Bon. His teammates call him Marshmallow. And let's hope he doesn't get roasted today. Probably wouldn't be good because he's a center back and I don't want that to happen. But I like marshmallows, man. That means he's a tasty guy, you know. Might just want to get a little nibble of him. Nibble. Ah, that got really weird. Why do I get so weird? All right, ball to the whiff. He's doing a step over type thing. And then he's looking long inside. 8, plays it down. Oh, good idea, good idea. Number 8 there, I think he either has to try to take that somehow, or he's got to, yeah, it really wasn't much he could have done there. Brian down line, it's going to be the number 9. Number 9's. Referee's going to call a foul there. I think that's pretty light, but that is a foul. He reached in to try to win it. Came in from behind a bit there. Going long down the line. Oscar's got the speed. He almost gets to it. It's hoofed into oblivion, though, far side, and that's going to take a while to track that ball down and get it back into play. 6:38 p.m. now, and we are 1-1 here in Roseville FC and Junction at the home ground of Mira Loma High School. Sacramento, don't be confused, because I know the team is called Roseville FC, but they are actually playing in Sacramento. Oscar here is going to hook this into the center. It's taking a bounce. It needs to be dealt with, and it is dealt with. Really solid kick there. It's going to see this. Oh, it hits off the ref, and there might be controversy over whether that stayed in bounds or what, but that header into the head, ball went into the head of the lineman ref. He's reminding Paul here, number 4, that this indeed has to be taken. Chris doing well. He's peeling off his marker. This looks like it'll be a corner kick for Roseville. This half, we are probably, 38 minutes in. So we've probably got another 5 minutes left in this half, something around there. Let's see what can be produced. So much of this game left to be seen. Both teams have been toe-to-toe here and really putting in some good work. Junction giving Roseville a run for their money away from home. Ball coming in here. It's getting through. It's bounced around it. Oh, whipping down the low, but off target, just wide. Bradley's beating himself up about that. This is not the Bradley to be confused with Michael Bradley, the U.S. international soccer player. I didn't know if I needed to make that clear. Some kind of shaky stuff going on in the back here for Roseville. I don't know why they didn't choose to go back to O'Neill. Nine doing so good to win that. Playing it through to Chris Saka, who's off his horse. Over the top here, might stay, but it's offside. So I don't know how to say this, but there's almost a certain temperament to the game, if you know what I'm saying, where both teams are just so direct and forward thinking. There's not let's pass it, swing it wide, get it inside, drop it back, swing it again, build. Oh man, Oscar chesting that down and almost made something of that. That was beautiful. Now it's transitioning with Junction. They're going to get this wide. 77 here to clean up. He tackles, and it's a good tackle, and I'm not zoomed in. And here we go. Yeah, I was trying to say is I feel like if the one team or another really tries to take more of a possession-style approach here, not really think about getting this ball into the back of the net so eagerly, that they would become the more dominant side. I feel like Roseville could be that side here, but I also feel like Junction could be that side too. Right now they're both kind of just playing the passes so quickly forward. He's on, number 40 is on. Taken to the byline, he's going to cut the, oh my God, that was, wow. That's flying higher than something that flies high. I don't know what to say about that. That wasn't, yeah. Anyways, my point being is I think if one team or another was able to get more of a calming, methodical approach here, they could lull the other team to, not be so intense, and then they would be able to find a moment. Because right now, both sides are just kind of, I don't want to say hoofing, but I almost want to say hoofing. They're kind of just hoofing it back and forth to each other here. And if I were to pick a side that is having more of a sequence of passes together, it actually would be Junction. So it's a little concerning, because there's a number of opportunities granted to the opposing team on their transitions by not being able to keep the ball longer. Nice midfield play here from the Junction player. He's going to hit this to the far side, but Brian activating his prehistoric dinosaur agility. He's going to keep this in, deal with it really well, get it back to O'Neill, who's going to clear it, and this is going to get to Oscar. I don't know if anybody's been watching that new TV show, The Paper, but Oscar Martinez makes a return there. Oh man, some yelling going on, people saying to wake up. I think everyone is awake. I'm seeing their eyelids open, so I don't think that's the problem. 98, doing well, gets by in front of that, but referee saying tackle good. More midfield dueling. Oscar with space here. He's been a bright spark for the Roseville team. He's going to take this shot again. And it's over the woodwork and all of the woodwork of the field goal and the goal. Move's good though. He's in the right positions. I would just caution to look for more of a pass inside rather than take the chance immediately like that. I think there's more that could be built out of those sort of positions when the ball is there. Ball inside, 9 on it. He's trying for a flick. It doesn't pay off, but he's going to keep it anyway. Oh yeah, Mundo doing really well. Chip here, far side for Oscar. It's going to travel. It's going to get to him. He's going to head this in. He's combating for it. It's knocked away. This is going to be a throw. So there's kind of been a question roaming around the social circles of society these days. It's a question that has yet to be answered, and we'll get back to that. Ball's coming in. 7 left foot clear. Straight out of bounds again. So as we take a moment, a lull of this game, there's been this question posed around to a number of people, and okay, we're back to the game. Ooh, clipped from behind or from the side. It's going to be a free kick for Junction. The question is, and it's really been something that has been kind of puzzling a lot of people. Here we're going to wait. We'll wait again for another stoppage. Jose on the ball inside to the goal scorer, Brian. No, Bradley, fuck me. Excuse my language, sorry. Bradley. Oh, and Oscar just kind of trips over nothing. Must have hit the turf in a weird way. And he doesn't look okay. He doesn't look like he's having a good time. He's probably going to be okay, but that was a little strange, to say the least. Anyways, the question I was going to say is, do you believe in life after love? So that's the question. Do you believe in life after love? It's something that's been on a lot of people's minds because, you know, we know how powerful love can be. And that's halftime. We're going to have to get back to that conundrum of a question after the break. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Why don't you get up, go to the bathroom, walk your dog, do what you got to do. We are going to be all collectively tuning back in here in probably about 10-15 minutes as both sides clear the field and head to the bench where they will consult their managers and figure out how it is they are going to come out on top at Miraloma High School this evening. I will see you all very soon. All right, we're going to take some alternative approaches here to make sure we get you the best audio for your experience here today. We're still in the preliminary stages of the second half here. Both teams are not quite yet ready to begin. There's some more configuration happening here. Roseville here in a nice huddle, like a bunch of penguins in Antarctica. And I'm not just saying that because they're wearing white, but I am saying that in regards to the camaraderie which we are witnessing before us. Well, thank you all for tuning back in here. I know that the first half commentary was difficult to get by with, but just, rest assured, keep your ibuprofen, your Advil on standby in case you need it for my upcoming commentary in this next half. We have got the two Giants set to duel, set to do battle right before us today, and we're just going to have to see what kind of treat we have before us, really. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that you might be able to observe which has changed is that the field lights have been kicked on via the power of gasoline electric conversion. And, as Ellie Goulding once said, the lights won't stop me, turn to stone, something when I'm alone. And that really reminisced with me here as we're just situating ourselves for this next half. So I wanted those words to kind of ring true to you as well. We are still waiting for everything to get underway. Maybe some cold feet here from both teams. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that cold out today. It's a beautiful, nice, chill. The sun's gone down. The manager here for Junction can't seem to understand that he is not playing left wing. So he's got to step off the field as opposed to being on the field. So now the game might be able to begin. Uh-oh, he's kind of going back there. Nope, don't go on the field, bud. Stay off the field. All right, ball back in. Roseville here with possession. Brian Raptor. No, it's actually Reptar. Okay, remember the whole family lineage story. Back on the ball. He's playing it wide. It's kind of swung around now. And we're starting to already see some promising signs of talking points we had in the beginning, or rather the end of the last half, which is get the foot on the ball. Let's work this ball wide. Let's swing it around. And now we're looking a little vertical now. We'll see how we do here. Ball inside of 6. 6 looking for his line. It's not there. So he's going to have to pull this back. And that's a good thing. Open the field up. Swing it around. Jose here is taking space, and now he's finding Brian in the width. Brian in an advanced position. He's going to ride the tackle and win this throw in the corner here. I don't know if I like that better or that better. I think it's that. That's definitely the move. We are just waiting for this ball to get thrown in here. It's going to be a long throw again. It's dangerous. It's flicked. Oh, it's knocked in. It's knocked in. It's another goal. Roseville doing so good off of that throw. They've been dangerous on these long throws throughout the entirety of the game. What we saw is a good flick on. It got into the back post region, was redirected somehow. And I truly don't know who scored that goal. I actually don't know who scored. I think it was Oscar, but I'm not sure, and I don't think it is. It might be someone else. But Roseville back in the front now. Not back in front. They are in front. It's now 2-1. How will Junction respond here? Nice pressure by Oscar. He's playing it inside nice and easy. It's squared beautifully. No way. Somehow it did not result in a goal, but much better thinking from Roseville to not just lash at that opportunity, but to play those sort of passes with each other there, to have the calmness to look for the other man. Some really good stuff there. And that was honestly just unfortunate it didn't end with a goal. I think Junction's just a tad rattled, maybe a little flat-footed coming off the break. Roseville is more dominant, is more threatening. This player in particular, I don't know his name. I think he subbed in. This is going to be onside for 23. Can he? He's going around the keeper, and he's keeping it in. It's shot across, but nobody connects. Few fans here excited about what they just saw. It's very close there in that break, and there was one defender of the Roseville team too deep, allowing that to be played onside. .36 heading to 10. 10 spinning away. 40 on the ball now. Playing it to the width, 19. Shot sailed high and wide. All right. Check, check. No, it's not good enough. All right here. O'Neal wearing the teal. Oh, he's making that, making his teammates squeal as he kicks it straight into the opposing team. Now they have an opportunity. It's a good shot. But O'Neal is right in front wearing the teal. And he has that sealed. Before taking up soccer commentary, that almost became a rapper. Ball transitioning now. It's back with Junction in the Roseville half. This is going to be offside. Lightning does not strike twice, and 23 is now off. Jose playing short. Brian getting a wide. Oscar's going to get this to the line here. No call there as his ankles were stomped on. .36 passing straight to 98. What is he going to do? He's going to shoot this left foot high and wide. We're just taking a moment here as keeper has to run and grab the ball. Can't help but feel like my camera's tilted here. Very interesting interception there, but it pays off. Roseville's with it. Going down the width, outside the foot cross. Wah. Almost something on that bit. Too much. Allen over here, he's coming over, getting rather close to the opposing manager. I wonder if there's kind of a managerial tension building up, if you will, like an unspoken, sort of thing. Ball to the halfway. Jose doing really good to win that, and it's brilliant shot, man. I think that's 29. That's 29, aka the Stallion. He's on his horse today, firing that faster than any sort of horse could ever run. I've never seen a horse run through the air, but if it could, the ball would be going faster. That was a beautifully struck shot. It's 3-1 for Roseville. They've got to be feeling really good about themselves now. And the clues were at the doorstep for Junction. I mean, how many opportunities do you want to just hand to Roseville here? They're so flat ever since the break. And I'm not meaning that in any sort of like, you know, like their breasts are flat kind of thing. It's nothing to do with their breasts, okay? This has just got to do with the way they're playing. And Oscar doing really well to win it. Back heel inside, 29. Oh, man. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far because Roseville's got a hunger about them. They want another goal. Referee's calling the foul. And the Junction manager's kind of looking away and a little, he's not happy about what he's been seeing, and who can blame him? You know, his side is capitulating. Coming back from this half. This is a dangerous location for a free kick. It's rather central. We're looking at about the 20-yard line. A little shy, a little shorter than 20-yard line. Brilliant goal. Oh my word, look at the dancing. Brilliant stuff here by Bradley. Not the Michael Bradley, but this Bradley, and he has just put aside, I think it's 4-1 now, up on Junction. The ball was shot, it was clean. I think it went around the wall, and it went low and took a hit off the turf floor, bounced up, and the keeper just, he couldn't get the sort of stoppage to that to not allow it to bounce up high into his own goal. Maybe Junction will wake up now, but they're just seemingly having a real difficulty. Roseville is going to be upset about that, but that probably was a foul. I mean, Junction's just leaking goals right now. Are they going to wake up and respond? They need to. I don't know. Something's going on over here. The sideline ref is going to have him retake this kick, it looks like. All right, here we go. Ball back in. Oh, my word, dude. This is getting out of hand. They've got to just know what they're going to do before they get the ball, because right now they are just gifting it back to Roseville. This is on the ground. It's going to get intercepted again. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's chipped. Oscar brings down and drives foot through it. It's ricocheting off their players, though, and now we're back here. 29, bringing it low, taking it off the volley. Another shot. When is enough enough? The press of Roseville has been spot on as they've been winning the ball super high up. We're seeing number 6 here as an addition into the side. He looks to be kind of coming in as some sort of defensive midfielder. I think some great sort of clinical decisions have been made here. I don't know from a tactical standpoint, but the team just looks a lot more focused, a lot more dominant. We're seeing the outside backs getting into really advanced positions. Brian doing so well to get this across 9 off the left foot, off the bar, going back in. It's knocked back out. Really good pressure here. Junction's rattled. Going to go long. It's going to get this higher up the field. Unfortunately, though, for them, it's right back to Roseville. Who's going to recycle this? O'Neal doing really well there. Starting to see the brightness of these on-field lights kicking on here as the darkness of the surrounding environment's been settling in. So I'm adjusting my brightness settings on the camera now. We're looking at more of a contrasted look here as the brightness of these field lights is becoming more obvious, and the coloring of the field and the players is standing out more and more. So we're looking at a 4-1 game, but really, I mean, really we should be looking at like a 6-1 game, really. I mean, we've seen some couple chances here that have been really, really, really close. And there's some sort of controversy on the near side touch line. Looks like to do with a substitution. He's taking his training bib off and he's stepping on. It looked like to try to shore up the defense. He's got some sort of knee brace. Oh, why let it bounce there? I have no idea. .77, this is going to stay in. He's going to try to flick it, the ball over his man, but it's not going to work out. I think I am detecting a little blurriness in the quality of the footage frame rate. I think that's just because we're on 30 frames per second right now. If I can get a moment to, I'll make that adjustment. But I'm gonna have to stop the recording, so I'm gonna need to wait for a stoppage of play. That's pretty obvious. Ball back to 29. It's getting pushed. It's probably gonna get called. No, it is not gonna get called. It's gonna be 1 instead. It's back with Roseville. Number 9 here. Far side, some good dribbling there. Knocked out of play. Let me see if I can adjust this. All right, and we're back here. We have adjusted the frame rate. It is already looking a lot cleaner. I apologize for that. So hopefully this is going to bear some fruit here as the rest of the game goes on. Another long throw, and we know what Roseville can do from these and what Junction can't do from them. But this is actually, I'm not really quite too sure what happened. Might have been a foul. Ball going long. It's good pressure there. It's 1 again. Mundo on the ball. Nice pass inside. 29. He's just going to flick this to Mundo. Mundo takes it on the volley. Jose, he's called into action. What will he do? He's going to let this roll out of bounds. Looks like a cramp pulling up here for Junction. Might say that Junction's reached a crossroad. Get it? Because like crossroads usually like include a junction in this game, and you know, I don't see a way out for them in the way that they're going about this. The lines, if you want to look at the field here, I mean, you will see from their offensive line to their defensive line, there's so much ground. As I speak, the ball is in the Roseville half, and it was almost a chance there for them to score. Apologize for not covering that better. I wanted to address there that there seems like just a little too, not little, a lot of space, especially in areas like this, right in front of their defensive line where they're not covering. And that's either just due to a defensive line that's sitting too deep or a midfield line that's gone further up to support the attackers. We got Brian in the box. It's low, it's far post. Oh, such a great play. He's been delivering such diamonds in this second half. And it's absolutely beautiful seeing Brian get into these advanced positions. His reptilian inner confidence has really been oozing out of him. There's been just a lot of ooze, and I think we should recognize that. His reptilianity is off the charts right now. 25 heading it to 6. He might take this, but he's going to bring it down and drill it straight into the opposing player instead. This is going to stay. No, it is not. Maybe it's the calf cramp, or maybe it's the fact that the ball was just spinning and going too fast. Looks like an injury on the field. He doesn't seem like he can continue as he tried to chase that ball down, and it could not be kept in play. Number 28 here, we don't know his name. Let me actually check here, one sec. We're gonna do some digging. He 28. He looks like he's going to the left back position. He looks like he's bald. He is indeed bald. So that limits down who this could be on this. Yeah, I cannot find him. Maybe he wasn't bald when he took his player photo. All right, we are back. Looks like the play will begin very momentarily. Looks like Bradley's doing some kind of like rotation, old dance there. He's peeling back his man, his marker, to open space up for a teammate. Brian now here, near side, inside, flicked up into literally nothing. 14 for Junction. He's moving forward, and the ball is won off of him rather easily. It's now in transition here. Number 9 is going for, or 29, aka the Stallion. His teammate gets in his way. He's going to keep this in, chip it. Oh, it's good, and the challenge is good for the header too. Nothing can be made of that though. Really, really good stuff there. Junction now passing it through the defensive line of Roseville, but they are going to just let this ball roll to their feet. It's such a nice, calming energy now. I don't know what it is. Maybe, oh, what the heck is going on? I don't know what I missed because I looked away, but that was very close there, it looked like. Oscar chipping it through. It's brought in, brought down, 9, he's in. Oh, he gets challenged from behind, and the lineman is not calling that. The challenge is good, and it's able to stop it from getting that clear shot. Junction away now, 40, spreading the ball wide. It's giving a cross in, 8, left foot low. Number 5 on the ball for Junction. We're bringing our brightness down just a tad bit more, folks, which means we're going to get a little more contrast out of this picture. Junction on it, shoots it, it hits the post. Danger, warning signs for Roseville. Referee is going to call a foul. I'm not sure about that. I thought that the player won that tackle, but looks like he did not. There's just been a little complacency settling in here, I think. Something about the fact that it's suddenly gotten a little darker in the day, I think, is lulling people into some sort of tranquil kind of state here. The sun was out, you know, radiating, getting people fired up. You know, as one of my favorite soccer managers, Ted Lasso, once said, stay calm and get fired up. It's actually not in the TV show, that quote. It's actually in a YouTube skit video that they piloted to try to get the funding and the interest in the show. And we are just swinging back and forth here, folks, back and forth. This ball is swinging faster. Oh, it's a brilliant play. A lot of great agility on display here for you folks as we're seeing the Roseville players just clean up that and get it forward. But now Junction's here. They've managed to get the ball. 22, he's in the wide area, and although he has an absolute insane amount of space in the width, he's going to cut in on his favorite right foot. Junction been growing into this game. Mundo on the ball, he's on the break. He's going to do really well to evade the challenges, and he's in space, a lot of space here. His teammates are trying to step up to support. Sending this cross to Jose. He's going to head this back, but unfortunately can't connect to any of his teammates. He's still on the ground over here, but that was a hell of a run he made to get into that position. It was unfortunately, unfortunate, I meant to say, that nothing, wasn't able to be made into something. Junction here have been applying a lot more pressure onto Roseville's box here. Roseville now on the ball. Mundo is an exceptional talent here. He has been pulling the strings in the midfield for the last 5 minutes or so. Oscar outside the foot off the shin. Oh man, I apologize folks for not keeping up with the camera here. Junction gonna pull this back. It's with number 2. Going long into the head of Jose. It's not a good plan. Ball going back to the Junction goalkeeper. Another substitution being made here. Looks like it'd be number 75. Let's see if we can find him on the sheet. Unfortunately, the players aren't given a actual number. He's got some sort of highlighted hairdo. Might be Omar Duran or Omar Durin. Maybe he is Ramsey Alaman. I don't know. I can't figure it out. All right, let's see if we can inject a little bit of spunk. You know what I mean? There's kind of been a little spunkless in this game recently. Let's just see if we can get some more spunk in this game. Not to be mistaken with the music genre of funk, but spunk is actually more so to do with like a energetic vibe, okay? Oh, Brian, just a monster. What are you doing over there, man? Because he just flicked the ball over his marker's leg, and he's just doing all sort of little tricks over there. And should we be surprised, really, given his superhuman reptilian primal strength here? Ball coming in, it's squared. This is number 6. What will he do here? He's gonna toe poke this, and unfortunately doesn't pay off. Left here, unfortunately, for the ball to go out of bounds for Junction. All right, so we got the ball back. Number 6 has it. I think we might be able to figure out who number 6 is. He's got a very iconic hairdo. Let's see here, really big afro-y head type thing. Let's see. Nope, can't figure it out. Goalkeeper for Junction collecting this, getting it forward. This is actually going to be onside because the player was or excuse me, the defensive. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking. I thought it was onside because of the whole 50-yard line rule. So, right at the beginning of this half, floodgates really did open up, and goals were pouring in left and right. Referee asking for this to be slowed down. I don't think Junction's in any sort of mood to quarrel here as they're trailing 4-1 down. The manager and referee are having a discussion. I'm not quite sure what the controversy is. Maybe there was some sort of decision made that wasn't agreed with the Roseville manager, Allen. Giving it back here, 5 inside. And 1 again. It's not looking good. Ball with 75. He's going to use his speed. He's going to get this past 2 players, but fortunately not able to get past the third. He's keeping it in. Gets a knife and cross in. It's doesn't connect. Oscar called into question here. Ball given into the middle. Some good one-touch passes going on here. Mundo over the top. Referee's saying that's onside. Almost lost again here as they're dribbling out of the back. Oh, 9 here getting a shot off. That was almost a goal. All right, folks, let's do a little poll in our head here as we've got a little in the game. What is your favorite? Is it yogurt? Like, fat-free yogurt, whatever you want to call it. You go to the local yogurt shop, or ice cream, okay? And to me, the answer is pretty obvious. It's ice cream. But a lot of people have been going for this yogurt type stuff. I don't know, it's just kind of wannabe ice cream, and they're like, well, it's fat-free, and it's like, dude, that's just not how it works. As a society, we've been consuming ice cream for a very long time, and it's just I feel like we should be eating ice cream. I think it's this whole agenda to get us away from the cows. You know what I'm saying? I think Chick-fil-A is behind it. All right, dribbling inside shot. It's, I think, ricocheted into the goalkeeper's hands. He's sprawling to pick this up. I need to zoom in again. There we go. And that's about the 100th Junction drop kick that we've had today, as the ball has been primarily in and around their half. Looks like Brian is on the ground here. He's kind of doing some sort of like yoga squat. The referee wasn't quite sure what was going on, if he needed help, if he needed any sort of assistance there, but he looks to be all right. Referee's going to come over and get this ball. He's handing it back. And handing it back to Shoneel now. Shoneel, are you being for real? Come on, man. Get that ball back into play, you little dog. And Shoneel is going to pass this out of the back, get into the wide outside back areas. 75 here. Passing it around with his teammate, 98, trying to poke that through. It doesn't pay off. Junction now with the ball. Jose, great interception. Referee whistles for something, I'm not exactly sure. Man, you gotta say the picture overall has changed drastically since we began the game. It looks so much nicer filming into the lights. Everything is just, quality of the image is so much better. Ball wide, he's onside. 9 doing well. What will he do here? He's, I guess, letting it run. 9 kicks it right into the defender. Don't know. I wasn't quite sure what that was about. 6 doing really well to evade that slide. .75. Taking a shot. It's a good shot. Right into the upper freaking corner of the goal, near side. Holy guacamole. That was an excellent shot. Put his foot right through that one. It is 5-1 for Roseville. They are seriously dominating this game. And the manager for Junction just seems a little lost. He doesn't quite know what to do. Looks like some fans here are getting ready to leave. They've seen enough. Tickets for this stadium were ridiculous to get into, and you know, you got to feel for them with the blowout that they're witnessing. Number 5 near side. Passing it inside, 22. He's going to recycle this around with his midfielder teammate. Junction already having the best spell of possession they've ever had in this game. Unfortunately, it happened a little too late. Again, they just can't seem to get through the press, man. The pressure, the midfielders, they're just winning it so well. And they're going direct so quickly that, you know, it's just too much. Just Jose there, he did really well to begin, but kind of lost his footing there. And he's being blown for a foul. How will Junction respond? Will they respond? Probably not. They're kind of like my ex-girlfriend. I'm just kidding. Okay, shot off volley. It is straight into the bathrooms, straight to the bathroom building. It's actually sailed out of the track and field area. O'Neal here. My goodness, man. What a ball straight into the other player's team. Let's see, 40 doing some spinning stuff. 6 doesn't really win that, but 28's going to clean up with his left foot, get that clear and wide. See if we can zoom in more. We sure can. So any new plans coming up for you folks? You know, the summer is basically coming to an end. I'm feeling a change in the season in my bones. That's not the Claritin D that I take. That is, oh, okay, this is bumbling. It's shot, it's deflected. An amazing last-ditch challenge. Unfortunately, the focus was a little off there because there's a stand, the Roseville FC bench here, but what we witnessed is the ball traveled far post for the Junction player. He got onto it with his left foot. It was blocked away with a sliding last-ditch challenge tackle, and now Roseville are still safe here. Ball played short. You can't see it because there's a giant tent. This is going to the back post. It's headed down. Goalkeeper makes a save. It's out of bounds for another corner kick. Number 40 here, he's gonna do something there. Number 9 running onto this, he's trying to win it. Oscar doesn't quite have the same effect with his right foot as he does with his left foot, and that is gonna be out of bounds. So the game kind of has just stalled. you'd have to say without the lights, this would not work. Some fancy feet on the near sideline. It's going to be another throw for Junction in this final third region for their in the Roseville. I don't know. I'm tired, man. I need to go eat something. Ball thrown in. Oh, cleared away, straight into a Junction player. He's going to cut this back, but the referee saying, yo, dude. He got that away from the defender, and the defender was not away from him. In fact, went straight into him, and now it's a foul. It's a free kick for the Junction team. They're around the 10, 11 yard line here. It's a really good position for any player with a left foot, but it looks like it will be taken. Ooh, someone on a Roseville team giving a little poke back. Referee saying, nope, that's actually where the ball belongs. Number 7, right foot over the ball. Low, it's saved brilliantly, but it's going to trickle into the back of the net. I have no idea. It looks like one of the players was able to get some sort of connection onto the ball, and now that is going to put Junction with another goal. It's now 5-2. They're in a hurry to reset the play. They're feeling good about themselves now. Just unfortunate there because the save went back into one of the Junction players. He got a toe to that, and it just went into the back of the net. I mean, there's really not much you can do on those except not concede the foul or the free kick to begin with. You do have to commentate and compliment that free kick as well, because that was really well hit, just like Bradley's free kick earlier on. Man, this has got such an energy to it that you just can't really put your finger on it. It kind of makes me like, I don't know what it makes me want to do, but I think it involves blankets. 75 here, he's getting tugged back, but the referee's going to call advantage. Ball is in transition, back heeled over the top. This is a good through ball, crossed, off the post, off one of the players, and into the goal. It is now 6-2. Wow, that was unexpected. It seemed like the player had missed the first swing at the ball, but, you know, collected himself, had the composure, and then made a decision of what to do with it. He went near post. It went off the post, and then straight into a Junction player, and now it's gone into the back of the net. The Junction team here rather deflated, you know, understandably so, as they were given some hope there with that recent goal, and unfortunately number 5 here lets out a scream of anger as he was not able to keep that in play. You also have to say that was a really strange pass that was given to him, considering there wasn't much pressure put on him. Switching play here really nicely. Brian bringing it down, chesting it down. It's now the Roseville goalkeeper, Shoneel. I mean, have you guys ever listened to Shoneel give a spiel? Guy will just talk forever. A lot of energy here injected. 98, Mundo. He's going to carry this forward. A tackle gone in from behind, which is rather not cool. Oscar cutting into his favorite left foot. Doesn't work out. Number 5 defends him well, and now Junction have the ball on the break. 8 here inside the midfield for Roseville is non-existent, as Junction has time to decide how they want to play this. I don't know really what happened, maybe some personnel changes, but Junction's just gotten a lot more energy and a lot more pizzazz now. You know what I mean? I'm throwing out some really fancy words, but you know, just stick with me here. Referee calling this it's going to be a throw-in for Roseville. .40 on the ball. 40-5. Taking space here, back to 5. He's going to cut this, go wide. Five doing some sort of chip to the Roseville box, but nobody's there for his side to get close to challenging it. A really huge clearance here. Headed nicely back into the midfield of Junction. They're doing a much better job here. And, you know, nice nutmeg there. Push from behind. Junction's just going to keep the ball here, take some time off the clock. He's getting a shot here. The free kick is happening right there. Ball in. Junction heading it back. It's now with Roseville, and it's going to be on the break because Junction's committed forward. Mundo. So much pressure on this guy, yet he continually evades challenges. Referee blowing his whistle, throwing his hands up in the air like a YMCA dance routine. And this is the close of this game. It is 6-2, Roseville win. Players stepping off the field here. It's been a pleasure to commentate this game for you. And remember to you know, set your bills to auto pay. You don't want to be late on any sort of bills you got to pay here. But anyway, beside that, make sure you tune into the next game because Roseville's on track to do something brilliant this season, and they've opened up in quite the style. I think if they can fine-tune some ways in which they control matches a little through changes of pace in terms of going from a lulling, calming possession to then a boom, a direct go. We go now, the space is opened up, kind of a deal. They'll be extremely dangerous, as they already are dangerous. Thank you all, and I will see you next time.